She perceives him now as basic looking. And it says the love of his life. Is Octavia pregnant? Hello there, my loves, and welcome back to a brand new episode for our Not So Berry Challenge. And before we even begin today's episode, can we just appreciate the beauty that is San Myshuno? Like, it is so beautiful out on the town where you can see the festival lights and you can see all the different cultural festivals and nationalities and ethnicities that are here in San Myshuno. It really is a melting pot. But we are back with Autumn's life, and actually a very pregnant Autumn to be exact, because she is currently in her second trimester right now, looking all business-like, ready for another day of work that is going to creep upon her very, very soon. But before then, there are a couple of things we have to get through, and some things that I have to tell you that is happening currently in my personal life. So one thing is, this is going to be the last time that you guys see me with this background behind me, because I am going to be in the process of moving. I really will be kind of distracted a lot, and I won't be able to put out as many videos as I would possibly like to. You might see a small discrepancy in my uploads because I'll be really focused on moving the new furniture and moving my PC and just making sure everything is set up in the house. So I'm going to be really busy with that. Plus, I am also ending on my contract with my current job, so that is going to be taking up some time as well. So I really won't have time to start recording new content for you guys. So this is going to be the last one I'll record for a while, and I'll get back to it and let you guys know when I am ready to start recording again. Thankfully, I'm actually a workaholic, guys, so you should already know that it ain't gonna take long for me to actually be away from recording. Like, this whole entire generational series is to die for. Like, we are all obsessed with it, myself included, so I can't stay away. I'm super hyped. Even right now, I'm hyped just doing this because Gen 3 is about to be born very, very soon. Maybe tomorrow Gen 3 will finally be born. Right now, we've got Autumn going to bed finally after a long days of work. I've already set up the little bed, which is all we really can afford because look at our money situation right now, folks. It ain't that great. There's not a lot we've got going on, but it's cozy, it's warm, it's cute, and I like it. I like being here. I like being in the city, and I like the fact that we are in a brand new location to start another part of Autumn's journey. So while Autumn's peeing and having a little bit of time away from everybody else and just some time to, like, you know, connect with the baby, because that child is like literally kicking so hard right now, let's go over what happened in the last episode. We left in a really awkward but yet good place. So one thing good that did happen is we have a brand new relationship going on right now. We are currently dating Kiyoshi Ito, who still says that he's finishing his biology degree, which I don't understand because he literally went to graduation with us. So not really clear on that, but I think it's because he came after Autumn had started university, so it's gonna say he's in progress until he finishes. Kind of like Orange. Orange started university before Autumn, so he automatically finished it before Autumn finished hers. And wow, look at this. She perceives him now as basic looking. I'm telling you, Autumn's preferences in men definitely change over time. Like, before he was very attractive, then he was attractive, now he's just basic. Like, he's just going down the ladder of attractiveness right now, which is really sad. I'm really sad about that. I love Kiyoshi. And also right now she is feeling back pain and she's craving rich food. Well, we don't have enough money. Well, we do have money to make you some rich food, but what is rich food? Like, what do you want? I don't understand. Rich food, I would think, is French toast. That seems bougie to me. And she's also feeling sad from an unwanted pregnancy. So this is another thing we have to talk about. So we're currently in a relationship with Kiyoshi Ito, which is very exciting for us because it helps us get through the serial romantic aspiration where we need to have at least 8 boyfriends or girlfriends, and we need to earn gold on 3 days. Now that part is pretty much easy. We also had a little bit of a falling out with our baby daddy. Autumn and Orange both don't want the pregnancy. They don't want to be parents right now, which is completely understandable because they both just got out of college. They are just now starting their careers, so they're very new to the work life, and they think that having a child right now is not the best decision. So in her mind, she was like, I don't want to be pregnant, and I definitely don't want to be a mom right now, but it's okay because as long as Orange is gonna say yes, which he will. Are you thinking about me right now? Oh my god, Kiyoshi, fine, yes. As long as Orange is saying yes to the whole baby situation, we're gonna be fine. But what she did didn't anticipate was for Orange to say, hold on, who said that I was okay with this pregnancy as well? I am not ready to be a father yet either. It was highly selfish of Autumn to think that Orange would be okay and would kind of like pick up the slack for her. She has a pretty demanding career, and he also has a demanding career. He's an investor right now for Wall Street, and she was kind of like, okay, well, I need you to be here more for me than anything, so you're gonna have to, like, you know, basically raise our child. And he's like, that's not fair. I have a life of my own. I have my own job to take care of. I have my own things and own bills to pay as well, Autumn. You can't expect me to drop everything and commit myself 1000% to this child. So now she's, oh gosh, she's cold. She's so cold. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. Okay, I'll get you a thermostat. So right now she's really upset with Orange because, like I said, she was very selfish to think that Orange was gonna drop everything for her and the baby and not think about how he felt about the pregnancy, because, you know, it's his life being affected just as much as hers. Oh, she's crying. She's crying about the pregnancy because she's like, I don't want this. I don't want to be a mom right now. But sweetie, these are the consequences. She chose to keep the baby because she didn't want to get rid of it. Now, we all know that Sage is going to be the one to definitely go ahead and raise this child more than Autumn is, because Autumn's not supposed to have any maternal instincts. Like I said, both of them have a lot of growing up to do still. They're still kind of like going through those moments with each other that are going to test their relationship a lot. But this is the kind of like the exciting part of Not So Berry, is you get to do so many complex different storylines that you never do before. And this is one thing I haven't done. I haven't made a sim like be so romantic before that she had multiple relationships, but also be in a situation where both parents actually don't want the baby. Usually it's one parent that wants it, the other doesn't, and we usually can make up a story from that, and that's how it's always been in my personal gameplays. But this is the first time that both her and Orange are like, hell no. But she's already in her second trimester. She's about to enter her third. What can you do? The only thing you can do is just wait until the child is born and deal with the consequences right afterwards. So we've got some things still happening for our Not So Berry challenge for the Rose generation. Let me pause for a second. Let's actually go back and look at the requirements so that way I can make sure that we did most of the stuff that we were supposed to do, because Lord knows I can't remember anything. So we've already mastered the charisma skill. We need to only have one child, which we are about to, and hopefully I pray there's only one. If there is two, bruh. We need to master the politician career. So we're already at level 5. We're gonna hit level 6 once we go back to work on Monday, which is great. Leave someone at the altar and then get married for the first time as an elder. So we've only completed one part of our Not So Berry challenge, but that's fine because a lot of these things have to happen kind of like right now in our challenge, because this is the pivotal point of Autumn's life where a lot of things are gonna start happening and where she's gonna have to make a lot of tough decisions. But one thing, like I did say, we need to start prepping for is Gen 3, which is yellow. Never have any close friends or relationships other than grandparent from generation 1 until the grandparent dies. So obviously that's going to be Sage, which is going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see Gen 1 interacting with Gen 3. That's going to be amazing. And look at this. One of her moodlets, not ready for this. Sometimes the torturous nature of being pregnant at a time when you don't want a child hits you like a train. As much as I feel for her, this is what's supposed to happen for our challenge, but also this is the decision that she made on her own. Like, she chose to keep the child. She's usually very strong and very much in control of her emotions, but everything seems to be really bad for her. Like, her baby daddy is mad at her, her boyfriend is kind of coming on to her very, very strong, and she's stressed out about how she is going to raise her child. So we've got some things to do in today's episode of Not So Berry, and if you guys are still enjoying the Rose generation for this challenge, please go ahead and give this video a like, show it some love, and of course make sure you are still subscribed to me if you are not already, and hit that notification bell so that way you're always up to date whenever I post a brand new episode. And without further ado, let's continue with the Rose generation for our Not So Berry challenge. And already we've got our neighbors wanting to hang out with us. Who is this guy? Let me just pause this just for a second. No freaking way. Noah is our neighbor? Our ex is our neighbor? You've gotta be kidding me. Well, this is just great. We're living right next door to our ex, who we don't want to see right now because he hates our guts, and he's probably like, oh, we got a brand new neighbor, let me go and be friendly. No, Noah, please go away, leave me alone. Actually, I don't need to do anything. I just don't need to open the door. I'm just not gonna open the door. That's what we're gonna do. Aside from that shocking revelation, we've got a very sad Autumn. Is she in her third trimester yet? Not yet. 12 hours until then. Toru, hey Toru, what's up, bro? Okay, I'll accept money. What? $107. Toru, you wonderful being. But one thing we do need to do for today is we need to go ahead and start some preparations for our dinner party, because today we are going to be having a New Year's Eve party, as you can see. So we're going to invite some of our friends over, definitely Kiyoshi, and we'll just invite some other people that we know and our family, of course, so that way we can have a good time here, because even though her apartment is less than glamorous, still she wants to show people, like, you know, like, I'm doing good so far, and also just to get people over. She's at a prime moment in her life where everything seems to be falling apart. She's pregnant, she's emotional, she's irrational, so everything is kind of like going so fast for her. If anything, Autumn really needs to be surrounded by family. Noah, if you don't go away, I swear to God. So we've made some ceviche and chips, which look fabulous. We don't really have a lot of money to be spending on a lot of different things, so I'm getting her to make some snacks early, so that way when the time comes for dinner tonight, that we can have kind of like everything ready to go. I could actually get her to go on a date this afternoon for brunch, because it's winter outside. It's a beautiful winter day in San Myshuno, so we could go out and get Kiyoshi to take us out on a date, or we take him out, because our money situation is not so bad where we can't afford a brunch date. So I say let's do that, and then we'll come back home and then go ahead and celebrate New Year's Eve with the fam and some friends. So let's go ahead and call over Kiyoshi, because everything seems to be going tragically wrong, so she needs some time with somebody who's got her back, her best interests at heart. And also we need to talk about this whole situation with Kiyoshi, because how he is now affecting the story is pretty pivotal to what's going on between Autumn and Orange. And I hate it when Sims do this. Like, it's literally winter outside, it is cold as hell, and yet they decide, you know what, here, sit in the snow, it's good for you. Bruh. Really? A pregnant woman outside freezing her butt off. I just hate this. Mr. Kiyoshi Ito, how have you been since university, my friend? He's been actually doing really good. He's been keeping in contact with Autumn. He's been really checking up on her with the whole pregnancy and just really being there for her, like being that confidant that she really does need. But I'm gonna go ahead and let her talk about if I can get this interaction to work, because sometimes it actually doesn't work. I am going to ask Kiyoshi if he knows Orange, because that is the real topic of this conversation. Kiyoshi's been coming over to her house and just checking up on her to make sure her pregnancy's going okay and stuff, and Orange knows that she's dating somebody right now. She automatically told him right away. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Orange. Okay, well, that's good. Right about now, Autumn is kind of like, listen, I need to tell you about Orange. Orange is the father of my child, and he is going to hopefully be a big part of my life. We're not talking right now, which is something that she definitely would say, but he is going to be a part of my life, and I just need for you to be okay with that, because you're my boyfriend and I don't want you to feel jealous over the fact that Orange is coming over a lot and stuff like that. I need you to be okay with it, because I can't change the situation. I just need to tell you that. I'm fairly certain that he'll be okay with it, because as long as he's being involved in your life, Autumn, I don't have a problem like talking to him or meeting up with him. But the real issue here is that Orange right now is a little bit like, he's unsure about Kiyoshi because he's never met him before. So obviously he's just like, are you sure it's a good idea to have your boyfriend continuously coming over while you're pregnant? And that of course led to another fight between her and Orange. But you know, that relationship is just love-hate, just true love-hate, but we love to see it, we do. And I can definitely see that she feels really happy, like she even gave him a thumbs up, that Kiyoshi is accepting of the situation that she's in. Like, she expected him to kind of like be accepting of that whole thing. I expected him, to be honest, because it's Kiyoshi. Like, he's not gonna have any qualms about it. It's not his baby that she's carrying, but he understands that maybe her baby daddy might feel a little bit offended that he's coming over so much, because Kiyoshi in the last episode, he actually announced that, like, look, I will help you raise this child as if I was their father. She kind of let that slip out to Orange when they were talking, and he's like, excuse me, what the hell? Your boyfriend is acting like I'm not going to be there. Like, that's an issue for me. That's a real issue. I don't want nobody thinking like I'm a deadbeat dad. That's not the situation. I said I didn't want to be a father right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to do my due diligence to my child. That's where the awkwardness of their situation is coming in, because Kiyoshi is willing to step up and do what he has to do to make sure that Autumn is secure and to make sure that the baby is secure at the same time. But she's trying to also keep him at bay, because she's like expressing her fondness. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. She's trying to like keep him at bay, to just be like, okay, I'm so happy that you're accepting of my situation. You know that I'm pregnant and you know that I'm going through a lot right now, but I'm gonna need you to kind of like take it down a notch a little bit. You know, Orange is definitely going to be there for the kid, and you know, I appreciate that you're willing to step up and be like that surrogate father, but baby daddy is always going to be a part of my life. Kiyoshi understands. He's just like, I know, I was just saying it just so that way you know that I'm here for you too. And also, I kind of wanted her to think about Tanya, because we're inviting Kiyoshi tonight, and I did want to invite Tanya as well. If Tanya comes over and she sees them in a relationship, she may feel some type of way about it. So I want her to kind of like ask, like, how are you and Tanya? And if he tells me he's never had the pleasure, I like Tanya, she is pretty cool. Okay, that's good. Well, I'm glad he likes her. Is this woman really dying on our date? Is this woman really okay? Yep. Okay, Judith is dying. I did not see that coming, but all right. Of course they're gonna go watch Judith being taken up by the Reaper. I just need you to give him a kiss. I just need for you guys to go kiss before you guys leave. And Kiyoshi's still here crying about Judith. Okay, Kiyoshi, we don't know Judith. Okay, it's fine. God, Octavia's here too. Oh my God, is Octavia pregnant? Hold on, we gotta check this out. Hold on. Ah, she's pregnant. Oh, Orange, you're about to have a brother and a sister. Oh my God, Octavia's pregnant with Thorn's kids again. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's funny. And we're feeling extremely playful right now. She's feeling happy because there's a liked sim nearby, so that's definitely Kiyoshi. I know this is like acne immunity and stuff. Bruh. I hate the Sims. We are never speaking of that ever again. I'm gonna ignore that even ever happened to my game. But we're gonna go ahead and plan this dinner party. I don't think I have anything that's like for holiday event. I think I did at one point, but I think I got rid of it because I was like, nah, it's too much. Now, who do we invite? This is the tricky part. Okay, so far we got only 9 people here. So we've got Orange, Sayori, Kiyoshi, Sage, Mana, Nahea, Kalea, and then we've got Tanya and Haley. So those are our friends that we're inviting to this party, and the party has officially started with the guests already arriving. So here is Sayori, we've got Tanya, we've got our little sister Kalea, but Autumn looks stunning right now. Even with her little pregnant belly, she still looks amazing. So I'm gonna get Autumn to call everybody to the meal, please. But everyone's gonna take a little bit of ceviche and chips, and this is somebody new that I actually wanted to introduce to you guys because they are pretty important to Orange right now. The turkey's almost done. We're almost ready with our tofurkey dinner. So we're just gonna thank everybody for coming. We've also got Nanami here who came to see Kiyoshi's. We'll give Nanami a very cheerful introduction. Twins are here. They look great. Tofurkey dinner is done. Dad, you look stunning and dashing. And we shall call everybody to the grand meal as well. Mom is here. Naoki is here as well. There's so many people here. Oh my God, I did not expect it to be a full house. And look at this guy. He's like literally pulling the French toast I made this morning. I'm actually gonna take this laptop too because this always, like, people start using it and it gets on my nerves. But with the party going on, I want her to find some time to go ahead and talk to Orange because they still have some things to talk about in terms of the baby, because they haven't really had a chance to talk since their fight. Right now she's feeling a little bit sad because she just learned that Orange is seeing someone, and that someone is this girl whose name is Lyric. Lyric is a girl that he met in Foxbury, and they ended up going out after a lot of prompting and a lot of dates with Lyric because he was really nervous about it. He didn't want to start dating anybody new until he knew he was over Autumn, but clearly you could see he's definitely not over Autumn, and he only got together with Lyric very recently. Lyric is actually really cool. She has like a badass type of demeanor, and I just love it. Like, she's so freaking cute. I'm gonna get her to introduce herself. Oh my god, look at all of these dishes. The food is literally gone. Like, can you believe this? But everybody's so happy. Like, everybody's like got good memories that the food was amazing, it tasted good. Even though Autumn's not really a big cook, I'm glad that everybody enjoyed themselves. And unfortunately, we're not gonna have time to like get everybody to like, you know, be here for New Year's because the time actually went by pretty fast and I wasn't able to get through everyone, but we're gonna save some people to stay. So the people I want to stay, I'm just gonna add them to the group. Oh my goodness, oh my god, I just missed it. I'm so mad. Kiyoshi went up to Autumn and actually kissed Autumn on the cheek, and it gave Autumn an orange negative romance because he immediately got jealous after seeing that. It's very funny to me because it's like you have a clear as day girlfriend. Oh wow, look at this. Autumn finds Lyric interesting, so she actually likes Lyric. She thinks she's pretty cool, but Lyric thinks that Autumn's dramatic as hell, so she's like, you look like you a bit extra, which she is. We're not gonna lie, we're not even gonna sugarcoat it. However, I feel like he got a sentiment. Caught the love of his life flirting with another. Are they joking around or losing interest? And it says the love of his life. He's so in love with her. I knew it. I knew it. But that really upset Orange to see Autumn being romantic with Kiyoshi, even though Kiyoshi is her boyfriend, because it was kind of like a slap in the face to him that, like, you know, she is carrying my child, but she's got a boyfriend. I really need them to go ahead and figure this out for each other. I swear, getting Sims to say is like the hardest thing ever. So I sent everybody else home. So the fam has went home after a nice dinner. I'm sorry it was a little bit short, guys, but you know me and parties don't mix, so it could be very tough. Right now we've got Orange, we've got Tanya, and we've got Kiyoshi. Lyric already went home, which is fine. At the end of this, I want definitely her and Orange to talk more because he's got mixed feelings about what he saw happen between Autumn and Kiyoshi. I did want to ask Tanya, oh, we're doing a toast. We're doing a toast. How amazing. Kiyoshi's just like, we need to toast to the evening, a toast to Autumn, a toast to her being a great person, a great woman, the best girlfriend I could ask for, and very soon being a great mother. I'm so happy for you. And Tanya's kind of going ahead like, well, she wasn't that great in college. And Autumn's just like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? So now she's just like, okay, Tanya, what's your problem? You've been looking at me weird all night. Like, if you got something to say, speak up. We can talk about this right here, right now. And she's like, no, we don't got anything to say. It's just the fact that, you know, it's funny how you talk about friendship and you talk about being there for people and being such a good person when you stole the only boy that I've ever cared about. And she's like, stole him? You should have asked him out long time ago when we were in university, but you waited until I got into a relationship with him to say something. So whose fault is that? Even though Autumn is defending herself, like, it's not my fault that you didn't ask him out sooner. Autumn, you knew how I felt. Why would you still go after him? Like, that's not what friends are supposed to do. Oh no, Tanya's got a grudge. Tanya's upset with her. Oh no, I'm so sad. Yeah, Tanya's got a festering grudge. So she's really bitter at Autumn right now because of what she did. And she's upset that not only did she invite her to this party knowing full and well that her boyfriend Kiyoshi was going to be there, she still didn't really apologize for what she did. Oh my god. And she's got negative romance with Kiyoshi. Oh no. So this part actually got really worse because these two started flirting. In my head, they weren't really flirting. They were just talking about, like, Orange was bringing up their past romance. He's like, you're the mother of my child and I am the father and we need to do things together. Or was that moment in your dorm room not important to you at all? Was I just a casual fling like every other boy, including this boy that you're dating? And Kiyoshi was like, casual fling? And she's like, no, that's not what he's dumb, don't listen to him. And she's basically trying to save face, but Kiyoshi was torn up about it. And even Tanya confirmed that she was dating multiple people while she was in university. And he's just like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that time in the park where we were alone and we got breakfast with each other and I vented to you about what was going on with my life, about being nervous about tests and all of that, you were seeing somebody else at the same time? And she was like, it's complicated. And he's like, clearly not. So he's left because now he feels betrayed. knowing that his girlfriend was actually seeing other people before them. But now Kiyoshi is the one who has drifting love. This did not go well at all. They're literally alone drinking with each other, and she's just like, must you ruin everything? And he's just like, I'm not trying to make stuff hard for you, Autumn. I'm really not. It's just the fact that I just wish you would show me a little bit more respect. Like, you're trying to handle things on your own. You're forgetting I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be there for your child. And she's just like, you sounded like you wanted nothing to do with the baby, and I don't want to have to rely on anybody. If I have to raise this child by myself, then I will. So I'm sorry if you feel like I'm leaving you out, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from with this. But sometimes she does forget that Orange knows her and understands her better than anybody else. Like, he has always been there for her. He's been there through every breakup, every relationship, every hard moment in her life, and he loves her. The fact that he has to see her take on this responsibility by herself as if he's not going to be there and treating him as if he's an outsider, it really does rub him the wrong way. And she is going to own up to it. I promise, guys. She really is, because she knows that she hasn't been treating him fairly, and she should have been. And Orange is obviously like, I'm there for you. Just call me when you need me, okay? I didn't move all the way to San Myshuno just because I like the city. I moved all the way to San Myshuno because I wanted to be near you and to be near our child. I really hate your outfit today. Stop it. Oh my god, she is crazy. But honestly, at this point, Orange is used to it. Like, she'll bash his outfit, just be like, I really hate that outfit that you wore. Did you really have to wear that? She is a snob sim, so I'm not surprised. All I can say is that I messed up, Orange. I know you're hurt, and I hope you're willing to work this out with me. Wow. I'm so proud, Autumn. I'm so proud of you. I really am. It's an unpleasant conversation, but she took that step and actually had the guts to apologize. She's never done that before. This is big for her. I'm gonna give him these black earbuds because I meant to give this to him like a little bit of a present to say like, hey, this is for you. I thought about it. You like to listen to music a lot. So as dead tired as she is, here you go, Orange. Here's a gift from me to you. Happy New Year's. And I hope you can forgive me for my shortcomings. He gave her a rose. He gave her a rose. How sweet. Oh my god, these two are amazing. Orange gave Autumn a gift along with a thoughtful message. Every day we share together, we're creating our own fairy tale. I look forward to our happily ever Wow, what a crazy night. A crazy night with twists and turns and all of that. So we've sort of fixed our relationship with Orange, which is really, really nice. And we actually declined a little bit in our relationship with Kiyoshi because now Kiyoshi is more than upset with her, rightfully so. Tanya's not talking to her. So right now she's feeling like absolute crap. She's gonna go build a snow pal, which is so cute. I love that. Oh, Haley's here. Hey, Haley, how you doing, girl? Mom, what are you doing here? Okay, well, since you're here and we kind of low-key had a bad dream about you dying, how about we build a snow pal together, Mom? What do you say? What do you say? And oh, what a cute little spiky snowman we've got going on here.
A few moments later.
No freaking way, no freaking way, no freaking way. The baby's here. It's finally here. Holy crap. Okay, so she's in labor. You need to go to the hospital and go have this child. Oh my god. Orange, you're coming with me, sir. And we've got a ghost admitting us into the hospital. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it, but I'm gonna need y'all to like hurry up, get it together because we need to go have this baby ASAP. Well, here we are, gang, ready for Gen 3 to be born. Orange is in the waiting room right now, so he can't be in here, but it's all good. We're here with you, Autumn. This is going to be fine. Don't you even worry, and let us see what the gender is for the next generation of our Not So Berry challenge. What is it? I need to know. Oh my god, this doctor's taking forever. Come on, tell me, what do we got? It's a girl. Oh my god, we had a girl. Oh my gosh. Wow. For Yellow Generation, because I was already thinking about this, I love this name because I actually know somebody who has this name. I am going to be naming our Gen 3 Yellow Generation berry is going to be called Aurelia. So Aurelia berry or Aura berry, which I find it beautiful. Well, we are now home, back to a little bit of a dusty house, so we're gonna have to do some spring cleaning a little bit in here. But here is our daughter, and she's stinky and crying. So there is Gen 3, Aurelia Berry. Next episode, we will be aging Aura up into a toddler, so that way we can go ahead and see what she would look like with the iconic golden locks. And she's got parenting level 2, which is great. Look at little Aura. While mommy and daddy are talking, she's just like, I'm asleep. So I will leave these new parents all to themselves. I do think that Autumn should probably move in with Orange sooner or later, but maybe when they get back together, they can think about moving in. For right now, we're gonna live here with Aura, and we're going to continue with Not So Berry, and we're gonna go start work in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode for our Not So Berry challenge, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Bye.